Ever feel just completely drained, like your internal battery is stuck on red no matter how much sleep you get?
Yeah, persistent exhaustion. It's more common than you'd think.
Well, today we're diving into something that might be behind it, a key measure of your body's energy engine: iron storage.
Specifically, we're looking at the protein that actually holds on to that iron, ferritin.
Exactly. And our source today is an article from Blood Test UK. It did a great job explaining why testing ferritin matters, and even gave specific examples for people in places like Harrogate, showing how accessible this is.
Right. It grounds it in reality, makes it less abstract.
Our mission here is pretty simple.
Yeah.
Understand what ferritin is and why checking it could be a real shortcut to, well, better health and more energy wherever you happen to live.
Okay, so ferritin, think of it like your body's iron safe, maybe.
I like that, an iron safe. So why should you care if your safe is full or maybe running a bit empty?
Well, it's pretty fundamental. Ferritin is the main way your body stores iron. And you absolutely need iron because, well, it's crucial for moving oxygen around your body.
Oxygen, the fuel for everything, basically.
Exactly. It helps get that oxygen to every single cell, every muscle, your brain, everywhere.
So if that storage, that safe is low, the impact must be quite significant, right? Not just feeling a bit off.
Oh, definitely. Low ferritin points towards iron deficiency. And that often leads to this kind of deep cellular tiredness.
So we're talking serious fatigue.
Yes. Proper fatigue, noticeable weakness, sometimes even that feeling of brain fog, like you can't think straight. That's impaired cognitive function.
Any other clues people might notice?
Yeah, sometimes you might see physical signs like, looking unusually pale, maybe some dizziness. It's your body signaling it's low on oxygen carrying capacity.
Okay, so low is bad. But it's not just about having too little, is it? The source mentioned high levels being a problem too.
That's right. And this is really important. Having too much iron stored up high ferritin can be a serious issue over time.
How so? What happens when there's too much?
Well, that excess iron doesn't just sit there doing nothing. In conditions like iron overload, maybe from something genetic like hemochromatosis, the iron can actually build up in vital organs.
Like which ones?
Primarily the liver and the heart. And over years, this accumulation can cause real damage.
Wow. So it's balancing act then. Not too little, not too much.
Precisely. And that's why regular monitoring is key. It helps you catch either problem deficiency or overload early on so you can actually do something about it.
And finding out where you stand is, thankfully, quite straightforward. The article from Blood Test UK used Harrogate as an example.
Yeah, it pointed out that folks there have easy options through the NHS, like the Harrogate and District NHS Foundation Trust, or private clinics like Spire Harrogate Hospital.
So basically, wherever you are, similar services are likely available. And the test itself sounds simple.
It really is. It's just a standard blood draw. Takes a few minutes, that's all.
Quick and easy. Any special prep needed? Fasting or anything like that?
Usually no fasting is required, which makes it super convenient, doesn't it? You can often just pop in.
Yeah, that definitely lowers the barrier. This source did mention staying hydrated, though. Does that genuinely help? For just a quick blood test?
Oh, absolutely. Being well hydrated actually plumps up your veins a bit, makes them easier to find. It just makes the whole process smoother for you and the person taking the sample.
Good tip. Anything else to keep in mind before the test?
Yes, one really crucial thing. Always tell your doctor or the phlebotomist about all medications and supplements you're taking.
Why's that?
Well, some things, even common ones like vitamin C supplements or certain painkillers, can temporarily affect your iron or ferritin readings, so they need the full picture.
Right, got it. Okay, so you've had the test, you've got the results. Let's say your levels are low. What next?
If you're low, management often starts right in your kitchen. You'll want to increase your intake of iron-rich foods.
Like what sort of things?
Think red meat, poultry, fish, but also plant-based sources like lentils, beans, and dark leafy greens like spinach.
Okay, boost the iron intake. Anything else? The source mentioned vitamin C.
Yes. This is key, especially if you're relying on plant-based iron. Eating those iron-rich foods with something high in vitamin C like citrus fruits, berries, bell peppers, dramatically increases how much iron your body can actually absorb.
So the vitamin C is like a helper.
Exactly. It unlocks the iron, you could say, making it usable for your body. Without it, a lot of that plant iron might just pass through without being absorbed properly.
Makes sense. Now, what about the flip side? What if your test shows your iron stores are too high?
If your ferritin is high, the first step is usually to stop taking any iron supplements or multivitamins containing iron. You'd also want to be mindful of heavily iron-fortified foods.
And if it's significantly high or keeps going up?
In cases of diagnosed iron overload, doctors often recommend a procedure called therapeutic phlebotomy, which sounds technical, but it's essentially
Blood donation.
pretty much, yes. Regular controlled blood donation is a very safe and effective way to reduce the amount of excess iron in the body.
Okay, so to wrap this up for everyone listening, understanding your ferritin level is really about understanding a core part of your body's energy system.
It absolutely is. And knowing your level through a simple test means you can take action early, whether that's boosting iron or reducing it.
Leading to hopefully better energy, better physical stamina, just feeling better overall.
Definitely. And, if we connect this to the bigger picture, we've talked a lot about physical health, the fatigue, the organ impact.
Right.
But there's growing evidence linking low iron storage, low ferritin to things like increased risk of depression and anxiety, too.
Really? So mental health could be tied into this as well.
It seems increasingly likely there's a connection. So could getting this simple level checked be part of the puzzle not just for physical energy, but for better mental well-being, too?
That's definitely something interesting for you to think about. A simple test with potentially wide-ranging impacts.